Hey everyone, it's Lexi here. Welcome back to my channel, Nature's Ruby. So this video is a bit sad for me to make because unfortunately my chocolate chip starfish has passed away, and he was such a unique part of my saltwater tank and I really wanted to honor him in a special way. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to preserve a starfish, as well as going over some really interesting facts about chocolate chip starfish and their spiritual significance. So chocolate chip starfish are commonly found in the shallow waters of the Indo-Pacific, and they are known for their dark raised spots that are found throughout their body that closely resemble chocolate chips. And though humans might find chocolate chips yummy, that's not necessarily the case for other sea creatures, and so the purpose of these chocolate chips are to actually deter other animals from eating them and to make them seem less appetizing. Chocolate chip starfish have such a cute name, but don't let this fool you because they are opportunistic feeders, and though they mostly eat detritus and meaty foods, they will absolutely snack on soft coral, sponges, and even anemones in your aquarium, and that's what happened in my tank. Our chocolate chip starfish actually lived in this tank for quite some time, peacefully, and so we honestly didn't think that he would give us any issues and that he was a laid-back and content little guy until we started noticing some signs of damage, and that was that our Kenya trees seemed to be munched on and one of our anemones went missing. And we indeed caught the culprit, and it was in fact our chocolate chip starfish. And so we had to separate him and create a whole new tank for him to live out the rest of his days without being a threat to our reef tank. And unfortunately, he has passed away recently. Since he has passed away, I decided to preserve him and keep him as a memorial and educational piece. So here's how I do it. So preserving a starfish is actually really easy. Here I have my unalived starfish in this container, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add in some 70% alcohol. Now I'm just making sure that my starfish is completely submerged in the alcohol, and then we're gonna put on the lid to prevent that alcohol from evaporating. Now you'll notice that within just a few hours, the alcohol is gonna turn a darker color, but we're gonna continue to let this sit for about 48 to 72 hours. Now I'm gonna go ahead and drain out the alcohol. I went ahead and placed my starfish under a heat lamp on top of some paper towels. Also placed some rocks on top of my starfish's arms to prevent curling during this drying process. And now I'm gonna let the starfish sit for another 48 to 72 hours. It looks like my starfish is completely dry at this point, and here is Sheila spying on us. So this is what my starfish looks like now that he has been preserved. And starfish are so special and have been so significant in mythology and spiritual beliefs for thousands of years. In fact, in ancient Greek mythology, the goddess of love and beauty, Aphrodite, has been closely associated with starfish because they emerged from the sea much like she did. And in some versions, starfish are said to be fragments of her beauty that was scattered throughout the sea. And in many cultures, starfish actually represent divine love and intuition because of how instinctively they follow unseen paths. And because these guys can also regenerate arms, they also symbolize resilience, transformation, and healing, and remind us that growth is possible even after loss. So this was definitely a tough loss for me, and I'm really glad that I was able to honor him in this way and keep a piece of his story alive with me. And I really hope that this video helped you understand more about chocolate chip starfish and gave you a peaceful, respectful way to preserve one if you ever needed to. If you ever had a unique marine friend like our chocolate chip starfish here, feel free to let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you want to stay posted on our next video, don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you guys next time.